Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is Monday, October 6th. We're at the first Monday of October already. How's your weather there? Here, we're still summer. It was still like 80 degrees or just over 80 today. However, it's supposed to take a nosedive now and it's supposed to be highs in like the mid 60s the next week or so. So hopefully we're into some fall weather. I am done with this hot summer weather. Hi, Emily. Hi, Suzanne. Thank you so much for joining. And I think I need to change glasses. 2 seconds. Look at my pretty pumpkin lights. I got those up and they're actually working. Some little pumpkin decorations. All right. These are better for seeing like this. Okay. So it's a new month. That means it's time for a new card sketch challenge. Okay. What did everybody do this weekend? We had Fall Fest. I know, I agree, Chris. I can't wait till the 60s tomorrow either. I had Fall Fest on Saturday, so I had 30 wonderful people with me. And we did fall crafts, some Christmas crafts. I even had a couple of scrapbookers. I had someone ask, would I ever consider doing a Fall Fest for scrapbookers? So I decided it was time to give it a try. It was very small. There were only 2 people participating in that. However, we had a few others in the room who were like, oh, I want to make that too. Hi, Mary Ellen. Hopefully you're feeling a little better. Okay, then it's October. Today started last week it was on the 1st that the new recruiting special started. $35 you get to choose $125 worth of product, anything that you want for $35, or you can up it and get $189, for $99. Okay, so it's a great time to sign up to get a discount to do classes if you choose to. But if all you want to do is stamp for yourself and save money, score. That's what the majority of the people do, and it is a great time. I would love to have you as a member of my Beehive Stampers community. We have a great group of ladies who enjoy stamping and many who like to get together, some who like to do their own thing, and it's all good, whatever you choose to do. Okay, so then today started our kit sale. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All of the kits are 10 to 30% off. Okay, I'm going to share a couple of them with you as we move along the evening, but I wanted to bring that one up right away. Not on sale paper pumpkin kits, but reminder that Thursday is your last chance to sign up for my paper pumpkin alternate class. And you can add the 12-day advent calendar. Exactly. Okay, thank you, Linda. So if you saw, and I don't have one right now, mine is coming again on Wednesday. I gave one away at Fall Fest on Saturday. Those are $99. All you have to do is add $26 more, and you can get an advent calendar for $35. How sweet of a deal is that? Okay, so paper pumpkin deadline is Thursday. It's also the deadline for sign up for Friends Night Out, which will be the 15th this month. And then it's also the deadline for this month's designer paper class, which is Elegant Pine Snowflakes designer paper, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and the Modern Christmas designer paper. Okay, so you get a half a package of each. You get coordinating cardstock. You get 2 surprise embellishments, and you get card kits for 6 cards plus the tutorials for them. So that's a great deal. And then Coffee, Cocoa, and Christmas cards will be October 29th, and the deadline for that is next Wednesday. Okay, that's class things. Don't forget to like, share, comment, tag, especially share the blog post, the Facebook post, the YouTube post, all of that so that we can continue to grow our community. Okay, so likes, comments, shares from last week's. I'm giving a couple of kits away again. One of them, the scrapbook kits, you know what, Deb, I have to look at that, but I don't believe that those are in the sale. I can take a look and let you know for sure on that later. Okay, so this first project is a kit. It's a retired kit, and it is the Best Remedy kit. It's got a really cute little duck and skunk and a little mouse with adorable little greetings, okay? And the lucky winner of this prize is Jackie Valentino. So Jackie, I will have this for you at Friends Night Out next Wednesday, okay? The second one is a current kit, and it is part of the sale. It is the fabulous Haunted House. This kit came out last year, and then it sold out like that. And they didn't get them back in again until like December or January. So these are part of the kit sale if you didn't get one of them. Regular price is $18, and I think the sale price is like $14, maybe, right around in there, okay? And the lucky winner of this is Kathy Lay. So Kathy, I will be getting this popped out in the mail to you. Okay, I think that's all those big announcements. Give me 2 seconds to change my camera. Okay. And I'm going to share a couple of kits with you. But first, okay. All right, this has to go this way. We're a little wobbly there. Okay, I will be doing my adhesive sale again this year. I haven't sent it out yet, so you guys are all the first to hear. So next week, October 14th to the 19th, will be my adhesive sale. I have a special little, and it's all on sale, approximately 30% off. I use my demo discount and the rewards to drop the prices. And I only do this one time a year. This year, I've added a little bonus of this adorable little bag. It's a little zipper pouch that can be used to hold your adhesives that you can get free from me when you hit $75 after the discount and shipping, and before shipping and taxes added. Okay, so I will send that information out, and there'll be a blog post this week too. Okay, before we do card sketch challenge, let's take a peek. I want this one first. These are 2 brand new kits that just came out on October 1st. This one is the Calm and Bright kit with Christmas cards. There's three different designs, and you get supplies for 3 of each, so 9 cards total. And I had a sticky note here 2 seconds ago. There it is. This one is on sale for $20.80. Look at how cute those are. And I opened it up quick. Okay, reminder, the kits all come with a clear block. It's one of the little thin ones. This one has some white baker's twine. It has those fabulous little glue dots. Okay, personally, use regular adhesive instead of these, but you do what you want to do. Mini glue or mini dimensionals. And then there's some really cute little embellishments. You get a Lost Lagoon Stampin' Spot. Okay, the stamp set is greetings with some little images. Adorable, right? Then, and I was taking a peek at this just before I went live, which is partly why I was a couple minutes late. The texture on these are thick card bases. These are some of the best card bases I've seen in the kits. And they're textured like linen, so they are very high quality. So there's 2 that are this way, and then the third one will be this way, or possibly this way, okay? Then you have little elements for each one of them. Again, they're the heavier kind of a linen. The envelope is like a linen and a pretty little background in it. And then Look at the little die cuts. Aren't they pretty in the Lost Lagoon? Look at these gorgeous ornaments. Some little deer, some houses, some little Stampin' On banners. And then this one is shimmery. Tammy Korczyk, if you're watching. Really pretty. It's got built-in Wink of Stella. And then the greetings labels. These are also kind of laser cut. So these are a little heavier than just regular cardstock. So this is a fabulous kit. I am incredibly impressed with this one. The quality of it is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna move that one. And then, and this one I haven't even sneak peeked through all of it. This one is for those journalers, those scrapbookers, those memory keepers, okay? It is a memory keeping kit. And let's look at this album. It's a hard chipboard covered. It's got, and these are pretty cool. Again, I haven't looked at this to see exactly how it works. I'm assuming that this gets pulled through to the inside. Oh, this goes around here to help keep it closed once you have it filled. Okay. So look at how cool that is. Then you have a roll of tear and tape. You have some red baker's twine. And then we have some fun pages that we will decorate. And I believe, and again, I'm guessing, I haven't looked at the directions, but I'm guessing they go in like that. And then you decorate each of those pages. So there are 2 of these double-sided ones. That one's cute. It looks like a little house. And then, oh, here's another one that opens up all the way. And then check out this adorable tree. That is so fun. And then there are tons of labels and pockets. Oh my goodness, check this out. We've got alphabets. We've got more sheets to decorate. Oh, look at all the little die cuts. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to put this one together. This is going to be so cute. Okay, there's for our language people, for all the different languages. And then there's for those of us who don't speak any other language. Lots of fun Christmas greetings. And then we have green shimmery letters. Okay, then we have some more fun things. Good Lord. And then a few more stickers. So lots of die cuts, lots of stickers, lots of fun ways to decorate this album. This is going to be a blast. What a great gift to give someone, right? A new mom could record her baby's first Christmas. There you go. Tammy, I knew that was just going to be right up your alley. It's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, lots and lots of fun with that. Okay, now we are on to our card sketch challenge from September. Okay, you guys did such an amazing job. I absolutely loved all of the cards. And again, I'll say it, and I keep saying it over and over. I'm so glad that I don't have to choose which card is my favorite. Again, I put all the names of the participants into random name generator, and it does the winner for me. Okay, so we have lots of fall. We have lots of other fun ones. So Suzanne, love the different color combinations there. Annette with everybody's favorite perennial flowers. Carol Busby's. Oh, love all of the little fun vibes in that one. And somebody else said, I love the greeting on this one. I couldn't wait for a special occasion. Isn't that perfect? You can send it out anytime you want. Crisp autumn days with lots of fall leaves. Tammy's Trick or Treat with lots of oranges and spider webs and little polka dots. Shirley's with the gathering moments suite or gathering together suite. On the back side, Rory loved this layout. She did both a blue and a pink, or close colors. Roseanne's with the Peaceful Gardens designer paper, so pretty. Sue Coomber with the Autumn Toile designer paper, which is gorgeous. The Christy also loved this sketch, and she kind of made a little change. She did the one in the layout, then she did a second one with the arches. So it's still kind of the same layout. She still got some layers going, but she did it with the everyday arches, which is very fun. Okay, Jan took the Modern Christmas paper, and then she either markers or she used the roller. I can't think right now what it's called, and colored one of the papers and pulled in some red to give it a little more sparkle to it. Deb Kaiser with some fun fall colors. Cheryl with the beautiful flowers, the Charming Day flowers. Susan Temple is brand new to us. I got to meet her on Saturday at Fall Fest. She did this with and I can't think right now what the names of all of the papers that are gone, but this is beautiful. We all love the Lost Lagoon brayer. Thank you, Annette. It's the brayer that was probably used on this. Happy anniversary with the Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. Kim Copland with the gorgeous, gorgeous paper. I love this Cajun Craze with all the leaves. It's so pretty. Nancy with the Modern Christmas. So look at the difference just by adding the pop of colors in there, but it's like so, so pretty. Fussy cut around the flower or around the tree. Nancy hates to fussy cut, so that was great. Kathy Lay was the very first one to get hers in with the Festive Friends, Santa Claus, so cute. And then Linda used the opposite papers on the autumn, I think this one's the Autumn Toile. Just very, very, very pretty. So you guys, this was fabulous. And we had 18 participants. We had a total of 20 cards. So that was awesome. So we're going to splurge a little bit this month, and I'm going to do 2 winners who will both get a $20 shopping spree with me, okay? And the lucky winners are, check that out. Theresa Binder for a $20 shopping spree, and Tammy Korczyk for a $20 shopping spree. Okay, again, you guys, these cards were phenomenal. I absolutely loved the layouts, and how different the cards all look is just beautiful. The gathering together was definitely a hit. The color scheme for that, for sure. It's just like, oh my goodness. So congratulations to Theresa and Tammy. Let me know what you would like, ladies, and I will get these things ordered for you and on the way to you. Okay, there's that, there's that. Okay, has anybody seen, and I didn't bring the stamp set, the Stay Warm stamp set? It's the one with the sweater and the hats and the mittens. And you kind of look at the set and you go, I don't know, what would I do with it? Check out the adorable little box that everybody got on Saturday at Fall Fest. I saw somebody else do this, and they colored it with the Stampin' Blend so it looks like candy corn. Isn't that adorable? Inside they had, mine's already gone, but it was a double pack of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. But I just love, you're going to see some more things with this stamp set. It's one I didn't think I needed, and then all of a sudden it's like, poof, I need this. Okay, it is time for October's Card Sketch Challenge. Okay, and it's a really hard time of year to know what do I use. You know, do I make a Christmas card? Do I make a Halloween card? So I focused on a new one that I haven't used yet, the Snowflake Kisses greeting set. And I just realized I don't have my screen up here, so I don't know if things are in focus. I'm trying to look on my phone, but okay, there we go. So lots of fun greetings. Nothing that really says Christmas Suzanne's husband loved the peanut butter cup. Oh, Linda shared hers with hubby too. That's very good, Linda. So yeah, it's a great set that's kind of winter. It's not really Christmas, okay? There's coordinating dies. Look at how pretty this background one is with all of the snowflakes. What drew my attention hugely when I opened it up is this circle die that has teeny tiny little snowflakes around the circle. And then there's one snowflake, two snowflakes, a greeting banner, a corner cutout snowflakes, which is going to be so much fun to use. And then there's a couple other ones that I will show you as we go along, okay? All right, then there's coordinating designer paper. Look at how pretty, and I think I showed this to you once before, but this one is a really dark. It's got Secret Sea, it's got shaded spruce, it's got pretty peacock, it's got old olive. It's like gorgeous. A little bit of garden green. Here you have lots of pretty snowflakes and pine cones. And then some old olive sparkle, which is going to be really fun to work with on things. Here's some much bigger snowflakes and shaded spruce. Some really fun greeneries and a little bit of pretty peacock. Some ginormous. Wouldn't this be pretty on scrapbook pages also, or mini albums? And then the back side, and then another really dark one with some more pretty peacock. So this paper is beautiful. We are going to use a piece of this one for our card. Okay, so now I need to see what I did with, okay, right there. All right. So I'm going to pull all my pieces out, and there's my designer paper, okay? So I decided to go with Secret Sea and Old Olive, and depending what you have where, it goes really good, or you kind of go, but just wait. Okay, so our card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to turn it this way. Okay, then I have a piece of Secret Sea that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, and now I'm losing some pieces. Got to keep my little ones. All right, then I have a piece of Old Olive. Now, you guys hate my 1/8 of an inch. So I kind of went with a 1/16 this time. So it's like 3/16 instead of 1/8. So instead of, this is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, instead of 3 3/4 and 4 and 5 inches, I went 1 notch less. Okay, so it's actually 1/16 of an inch. It gives me a little bit bigger border, but it's not the full 1/4 inch border. So it makes it a little bit easier for you other than measuring. And you're just doing 1 line less. Okay, so here is another of the dies out of that die set. And it's a row of little snowflakes. So I put that down here on the bottom and cut 5 little snowflakes out. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we're going to take this piece of designer paper and we are going to, and this designer paper is 2 7/8 by 3 1/2. And we're just going to adhere it. It's going to be right beside our snowflakes, and again with a small border around it. Then I have some of the Mossy Meadow and Gold Ribbon. And we're going to adhere that over the top of the designer paper. We're going to adhere the ends to the back of the Old Olive. Remember, I will post the sizes later. It will be on tomorrow's Facebook or blog post. If you have not subscribed to my blog, please do. Then you will get notifications and email every morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I have new card ideas for all of those. Okay. All right. So we're attaching that. I have another piece of the ribbon here, and I will put that under here and tie in a little bit. But first, we're going to complete the rest of the card. Okay. So we're going to adhere this to the card base. Again, it's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, so it gives me a little bigger border of the old olive base. Doesn't that pull together really nice with the paper? Okay. All right. Now, and I do have, okay. So I used my Spotlight on Nature dies, and I did a Secret C circle. And then I used the die from the kit or from the bundle. Now, some of these little snowflakes didn't want to come out, so you kind of have to go through and poke some of them. And I'll get it up real close to the camera here in a second, because you want those little openings to show. Okay. All right. Can you see? And I'm trying to, there we go. So you can see the white through those little snowflakes, right? It's a combination that it's like, yep. I played with it a couple times and I'm like, no, I think this really works. And now wait till we get it all pulled together. It's like, oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to adhere this circle over the top of the ribbon. And we're going to put that right up here. I love when I can change your mind on something, right? Okay, then this circle, I'm actually going to put up on dimensionals. This one, I just want to make sure it's down. And I am going to put on all 4 sides. Hi, Deb. Thanks for watching tonight. Okay. And we're just going to adhere that like that. Okay. Now we're going to take, and I used the banner one that I showed you. Again, there are little snowflakes along both edges. We're actually going to cut it down, but we're going to start with Secret C, and I'm using this stamp set, and I'm using this stamp that says sending warm hugs, because who doesn't need a hug, right? Okay, I got to pull it towards me a little bit, making sure it's still in screen. Okay, I'm not stamping over here. I'm keeping it towards the left. And then I'm going to take my paper snips and I'm just going to cut off about like that. So my tag is about 2 inches. Oops, and I just stuck my fingers all over in that ink pad. I'm not closing it because I need it again in a minute. All right, then I have a piece of 3/4 inch Secret C. And we're going to adhere our greeting to this. And then we're going to trim the end off, leaving a little border so it's kind of even. And then we're going to put this up on dimensionals. Pretty simple so far, right? Okay, we're going to line it up with the old olive. Look at that. Okay, and now I am going to close this stamp pad because I need to pull the mini cut and emboss machine up here. No stamping unless you have dirty fingers. That's inky fingers. So goodness gracious. Okay, so I have my little mini cut and emboss machine. I have a piece of Secret C, and I have 2 more little dies on here. Okay, so we're going to cut this out, and this plate is really warped. Okay, come on. There we go. And we're going to jiggle and wiggle around, so I'm going to pull it this way a little bit. Okay. Looks like it's time to replace that one. So check out this one. I love this little die. It's got 4 little snowflakes. And then we have 1 bigger snowflake. Am I trying to get rid of this hot weather with snowflakes? Okay, so look at how pretty that is. And then we're going to poke these out. And they're each one separate. They're not connected together. Tammy's loving this layout. Yay. Okay, we're going to scoot those over there. When I cut this part out, I saved the little old olive snowflakes also. Okay, so we're going to scoot all of that over. We're going to pull this back in. We are going to, look at how gold that is. You could use either side, but because it's kind of double-sided, when you go to tie a knot, you really have to twist your your ribbon, so that you can get both sides showing the same. Yeah. Okay, Linda. All right, trimming the ends of the ribbon up. Okay, then I'm going to glue this one right in the center of this old olive. So I'm just going to put little dots of glue. And we're just going to put that right there. Isn't that just so pretty? Okay, then we're going to take 3 of these green ones, and we are going to pop those onto there. Okay, so again, I'm just going to put a drop, teeny tiny drop of glue to adhere each of those. And then I'm going to put 1 more green one right over here. Okay. Then the inside, I've got a piece of basic white and a piece of Secret C. I agree, Theresa, that ribbon is so much prettier in person than what the catalog does. I find that so many times, and that's why lots of times I will buy something just so that I can see in person what it really looks like. Okay, on the inside, I'm stamping "Be Warm and Well," because how wonderful would that be, right? Good. I'm glad I kind of got you guys going here with the different color combination, that it's like, what is she doing? Because I did the same thing as I was trying to pull, but I wasn't getting a good double combination. I didn't want white because that would be too stark. I thought about Secret C and Cloud Cover because of the, oh, you're right, it didn't. It came off. I must not have had any glue on there. Thank you, Annette. The paper didn't have any Cloud Cover in it, and that color combination just didn't work well for me. Okay, so here's again our inside. So then we're going to take this 4-piece snowflake, and we're going to add that down there. And then we're going to add that one down there. And then we're going to add the two little ones. I'm just making sure I'm getting them the right side. Oh, Nancy, I'm sorry you had a hard time finding me, but I'm glad you did. Okay. And, okay, so there is the inside. Now let's adhere that inside. And then let's bling up our card, right? I know. Linda is the green girl. Tammy is not the green girl. But I love when we can pull a different color combination than what we thought. Okay. Now let's add some rhinestones to the front of our card. I'm not going to add them to the snowflakes on the inside because I don't want to add extra bulk inside there and add little creases. So I'm going to use one of the big ones on the big snowflake. Oh, now I got them standing on top of each other. Okay, then I had a little sheet with a couple of little ones left. And so I'm just going to add lots of bling. I'm going to add it to all three of those. Then I am going to add in the center of each of these. So we get lots of bling on this. It is a very sparkly card. Okay, so there is our fabulous card sketch for October. Now, those of you who are at Fall Fest Saturday recognize the layout, right? And then those who did the designer, Coffee, Cocoa, and Cards did the Modern Christmas, and we again use the same layout. No, this was actually from Holiday Hoopla. That's what this one was from. So we used the same sketch, but look at how different the cards all look because of the designer paper and the coordinating items that we used, right? It's so cool. So there's your layout for October. Again, I will get the sizes and things posted later so that you have those, but you don't have to use the exact same sizes that I used. So I can't wait to see your cards. And Tammy and Theresa, make sure that you send me what you want for your $20 shopping spree so that I can get that on the way to you. You guys, everybody have a fabulous week. I think I will be on next Monday. It is, what is it, Columbus Day next week. And so we are camping this weekend, but I think we'll be home in time for a live Monday night. Okay? Everybody have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.